Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody doing today? We've got slight change of plans, as you can see. How are you, person of lordly caliber? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Ogre Battle, the March of the Black Queen. This is an excellent RPG. Played through it once before, and I'd really love to play it again, so... You know I'd promised Might and Magic 3. I just couldn't feel, wasn't feeling it. I really was not. Life is too stressful right now for Might and Magic 3. And I would like to play Might and Magic 2 before I play Might and Magic 3 because I'd read that they're chronologically connected. So, let me go ahead, let me go ahead and greet everybody here. We got Freeze Pop Punk. How's it going, Freeze Pop Punk? Thanks very much for hopping in today to get that good old entry. I did jot your name down, so you've got the live entry, and thanks very much for the follow yesterday as well. I do see that. Major Rage TV, I got you. And this, of course, for anybody joining us and popping in on Twitch, if you'd like to get an extra entry to win our Breath of Fire soundtrack giveaway 2LP album. You can go ahead and drop that code, !BOF1, into the chat. I got you, DD Dragon. I'm not gonna stop saying DD Dragon. But Dayoxer, hey, how are you? And Major Rage TV, our mod in the house, how's it going? Congrats on finishing up Mass Effect 3, Dayoxer. Third Strongest Mole, always good to see you over on YouTube hanging out today. And DD Dragon. I'm never gonna not say DD Dragon now. I don't know how it started. I don't know why I said DD Dragon, but that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. So, how's it going, Nod Buggy? Hey, long time no see, my buggy pal. How's things been? I got you. Let me jot your name in there. Fair enough. Well, it's unfair that I just came up with some kind of weird nickname for you. I don't know where it originated, but I can't not say it now because now it's a term of endearment. So I stuck with it. All right. Anyway, yeah, Nod Buggy. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. We're gonna do the thing. Okay, Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. So who's played this game in here before? Who has played this game before? Now, the last time I played this, I was shooting for... This game's got a lot of endings. Like a dozen endings. It's got like Chrono Trigger level of endings. I was shooting for the best possible ending, quote unquote, and I got the second best. And I was a little mad about that. So this game's got some hidden stuff going on. There's lots of secrets on different levels. This is, if you're unaware, this is a tactical RPG. Pretty sure we count as tactical rather than strategy, but tactical RPG, excellent, done by Quest and Matsuno, who of course eventually invented the Ivalice worlds for Final Fantasy and was recruited for Square. Now, this game I would count as the origin of the world of Ivalice. There are some references to various things that are in this game, items, things like that. Say like in tactics, he couldn't help himself. So if you're very curious about the origins, I would say conceptually rather than chronologically, of the origins of Ivalice, even though this doesn't take place in that by name, you gotta respect this. All right. Oh, Mage, you never seen her play this one? Okay, I think you'll like this. I would highly recommend people play this game. Now, as far as where to find it, it's on Super Nintendo and PS1. I don't know that it's been ported to any PC storefront like GOG or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure it's not on NSO. So as far as where to find this, that's a tricky one. Used to have it, barely played it. Sold it a few years ago. Nice. What'd you sell it for? Because I know this one goes for quite a bit. Not a technical guy. I really do like tactical RPGs, but I have to pace myself. I can't play a bunch of them back to back because they are on the slower side. You got the bad ending where your army overthrew you. Oh shoot, that is bad. Hey, C Del Toro 82. I will use the cards wisely, and maybe they'll use me wisely too. You've been recommended the PlayStation version. Yeah, keep an eye out for a deal. This is really a great game. So here's what we're gonna try to do. We are going to, let me just briefly explain this. In this, there's a hidden alignment system, like a morality alignment system. So depending on choices you make and the way you fight certain battles and build your units, you will actually give yourself, you know, more moral or more immoral kind of points, right? Now that determines what kind of units you can actually field. So like evil armies can field liches and skeletons and zombies and vampires and werewolves, whereas moral armies can field things like angels and seraphim and paladins and stuff like that. So the tricky thing is, though, is the game doesn't tell you what your alignment score is. I don't recall. And it's based on your lord's behavior, pretty sure, and who you recruit and certain event choices and things like that. So there's a lot to navigate in this game, okay? So I am, since I've already played through this before, I am actually going to pull up a guide for it. Because there's a ton of missables in this game. So you want to keep your reputation high. You want to avoid capturing cities with neutral or low alignment units. You want to free those. The Lord's alignment should be kept high and don't allow them to die. We're going to need to find all 12 Zodiac Stones, as well as 3 sacred items, the Brunhild, the Grail, and the Mystic Armband. We're going to need to recruit key characters, certain key characters. So, for example, there's like a witch you can recruit, but I think that brings your alignment down. So there's a lot. Like I previously said when this game had an anniversary a couple of months ago, I said that this game is complex. I think it's not as complex as what you could find today, but I think it's one of the more complex RPGs on this system. Certainly in English, like guaranteed. You just discovered a new retro game store. Oh yeah, good shout out, C Del Toro. Unicorn Overlord. So I really liked Unicorn Overlord. I think Unicorn Overlord is the best new Ogre battle that they've made. I played through the whole thing. It's absolutely a gameplay over story game, but it's real good. Let's see. Oh yeah, Ravaging Justice. Ogre battle, right? That's so good. It's showcasing some of the units right now. I'm just kind of explaining the systems, explaining my approach. I'm going to take this game, take it slow. We are going to take it slow, Commander, because it's got a lot, there's a lot going on. It was released on mobile and Sega Saturn. Okay. Yatarlin, how's it going? Am I allowed to say your alignment does show up? You're allowed to say anything. I couldn't remember that, but it's been over a few years since I played this last. So I'm just operating off of memory here. Where, Yatarlin, does it say your alignment? Because if we can keep track of that, is there an ALI on one of the status screens? Might be, huh? So we'll have to look at that here. North of 100 would definitely be easy to get for Ogre Battle for sure. Lose reputation for bullying enemies. Yeah. Liberate cities with leaders whose alignment matches the city's morale, approximately. So I'm probably going to treat this... I think I'm going to treat this playthrough as like an open invitation. And you can all be sort of my my war council and help me to make decisions. And we'll see where we end up. Yeah, price charting is well over 200. So this is running an official copy. I got it via trading. Because my personal thing is I don't pay over $100 for any game. Doesn't matter what it is. That's my limit. So for this game, I was like, the only way I'm going to find it is by trading. And that's what I did. I'm pretty sure. You can recruit Denna without losing red, but there's a certain way you need to do so. Okay, so I did it wrong last time. The last time I played was my first time through the whole game. Under character stats? Oh, okay. So I either missed that or forgot that. Character screen shows alignment and reputation that doesn't show up. So I might have had that reversed then. What alignment are octopodes? I think they're evil, right? Still got both kidneys? Actually, I have one kidney. So I still have that one, But yeah, I will not be selling off no kidneys. All right, let's see about getting this shindig started. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to make this an open invitation to everybody who wants to participate in the decision making through Ogre Battle, unless your username is Mr. Temper, because he will consistently troll me into wasting my time. So whoever was here last, they left a Cedric thing, so that's cool. We're gonna save. You know me by now. This is my policy. I save people's playthrough information. It's just what I do out of the goodness of my heart. Ooh, out of the goodness of my heart, you guys. Okay, we're gonna go over here. New game.
My name is Warren. I am a great seer who can understand the destiny of the stars I've placed upon you.
The destiny the stars have placed upon you.
I will now use the power of the tarot to decide.
I don't remember that. I guess we're gonna have some typos in there. That's a shame.
Whether or not you are fit to become our leader. But first, please tell me your name.
Okay, Dad. So let's see. I always go with red. Is there a canonical character name for this? I might look that up. Let me see. Yes, March of the Black Queen. Oh, it's okay. So Destin Faroda is the canonical name of the protagonist. At least according to this quick view here. But you can also choose a male or female lord, pretty sure. Trash Cat Heckin' Chonker. Wonder if this battle takes place before or after Ogre becomes a nerd. I couldn't help you there. I don't know. Certain versions add 5 extra scenarios. Oh, that's cool. Destin Europea with a female. Okay. So I wasn't able to find Europea. That's kind of hard to say. I don't know if I'm going to go with that. We might. Let me see here. Europea Rada, astronaut, playable character in Ogre Battle 64. Okay, so is she in March of the Black Queen as well? According to the Ogre Battle Saga fandom, she's a playable character in OB64. They're both in OB64, so this page just doesn't mention that. Theory is that she's the female leader. Okay, so this is like a fan thing then. Never been confirmed. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that too much then. Well, she is an astral knight, so maybe we'll go with Astra then. There we go. Because I don't even know if it would fit Europea. Huh? I might. Let's see. Now I'm curious. Oh yeah, it would fit. Okay, Europea. There we go. Hopefully not Europea. Okay, let's see what we get here. We got the Hierophant.
It is difficult to rule out those with ideas different from your own. What do you yourself look most for in a leader?
Let's see. So we got compassion, self-respect, and a sense of justice. So classic here, right? We're gonna do our character building a bit skis with some choices to be made. So with this, I would like to know what all of this equals. Let me me see. I remember that I had something that kind of gave you a sense of what this all does, but I might just ignore it and move on. This is my problem with these sorts of things, is I really enjoy knowing what all of this does, and I don't like just kind of making these decisions willy-nilly. Seedle Tor, I got you. All right. So we'll just kind of go with the answers from the heart. So if we're gonna try for a moral run, I guess we might do compassion. Last time I did this, I did reset this a couple times. It determines the skill set. Somebody's got to have made a guide for this, right? I love the soundtrack on this. Here we go. Okay, so yeah. So this is attached to specific sets of spells and things like that. Oh, you have an official guide? Well, that's cool. Was it the Nintendo player's guide for this one, or was it something else? So looking at this, we've got compassion is attached to holy, self-respect, Yainuki, thunder for self-respect. This is in combination with other things. We're gonna go with compassion. Oh, Prima. Yeah, or Prima? I think it was Prima. Sarge, welcome. We're doing Ogre battle. Oh, thank you. I always forget about this stupid stream tag. Thanks very much. Let me take care of that right now. So I know I'd promised Might and Magic, but I'm not feeling it. Life's too stressful for Might and Magic right now. Let me tell you, I can't do it. There we go. Playing that Ogre battle. Oh, that still didn't do it. No, that's it. That's everything. Okay. Happens to the best of us, yeah. I almost never modify anything on Twitch, so. Okay, compassion. That's what we're gonna go with. Next. You got world. The night before a battle, you drink a parting toast with your comrades. How full is your glass? Okay, the responsible would be barely any, right? Because it's the night before battle. Or to answer honestly, we go justice on this one. Yeah, let me know what your honest answers would be. My honest answer would be it's the night before battle. I would choose barely any. That could put us in the negative, actually. So about half full is going to give us holy, which is what we're going to try and shoot for. So we're going to go with a sense of justice. Because compassion can almost be like a violation of justice, right? I would definitely want justice with compassion. I don't know if I would just want justice. But then compassion without justice, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna do half full. Next one. Let me know how you would answer. Chariot, what do you think is the best way to pull together and rule people with different hopes and ideas? Rightly oriented compassion should lead to justice. Exactly. There you go. Glass of what? Mineral water? They ain't drinking mineral water before battle, I'll tell you that. It's not just sipping down Zevia or anything. Okay, military force, religion, leadership, and charisma. I feel like all three of these could be really open to abuse to try and rule diverse people. Leadership, great. Charisma, I don't know. They kind of lumped that in together. Obviously, religion and military force, that could go downhill real fast. So let's see which one's the right one here. And it actually is religion to get to the holy skill. I have to choose the one you think has the most impact. So I did that the last time. This time we're just gonna follow a guide. Vel Raptured, also welcome. For anybody joining us, we're doing a giveaway. It ends this Friday for Breath of Fire. I always want to say Breath of the Wild. Breath of Fire soundtrack, 2 LP album, red and blue discs. It's a great pressing. It also doubles as an art piece if you don't have a record player. I will ship it to anybody for free if you're in the lower 48. If you're outside of the contiguous US, then I just ask that you pay shipping if you win. In hindsight, religion granting holy skill is not surprising. Absolutely, Mole. The issue is the question that was asked, right? Is not not something you'd pair too often with trying to rule a diverse people with different hopes and ideals. But here we are. So let me go ahead and add you, Vel. Congrats, I got you. The human is a good way to bring diverse people together. Yeah, it depends, Mole, because that could lead to theocracy, right? And I'm against that. Not to get too deep into politics here right at the start of Ogre Battle, but there's a lot of politics in this game. I think that could easily lead to what is the state's interpretation of God's will, and that's extremely dangerous. Yeah. You know, we've seen forced religion, we've seen force against religion as well, and like anytime there's kind of like a belief system involved in government, I'm a little skeptical. So it would have to be a pure government if they're gonna go theocracy, and I don't think that's ever existed. Anyway, it's a good question, but the answer for the skill that we're trying to get today is religion. I probably would have chosen leadership and charisma. Right? Y'all can figure it out. Yeah, exactly. Here's my take on streaming issues. We'll talk about the issues. Is we can talk about anything here in chat as long as we don't get, you know, too offensive in people's faces about it. But I'm also not going to belittle you by explaining, you know, history or theology or anything like that to you folks. I think you're all capable of making your own mind up. Question is broad. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Well, I think if you're using religion to rule people, that would be a theocracy. But, yeah, there's degrees for sure. It is a very simple question. Okay, next question. After a difficult battle, the army you lead was unfortunately defeated. What was the cause of your defeat? Not winning the battle? Okay, it's a lack of military strength, a lack of leadership, or destiny. Guide has nothing about character creation. Oh snap. So I'm referencing strategywiki.org. This is a pretty good site with some decently easy stuff to corroborate, but this is a question about being defeated, and the answer here the answer here to get the holy spell is pretty obvious. It is destiny. Yeah, it's not leadership's fault, it's not the army's fault, it's yeah, blame it on the man upstairs. So that's gonna be the answer here for this. But I'm curious, what would be your natural answer to this? I would probably say my natural answer would be a lack of leadership. So like if a battle's lost, I'm not saying it's the only reason, but for the sake of this question, I would say, you know, the buck stops somewhere. Lack of leadership, you know. On a one-to-one battle basis, a lack of military strength also makes sense, but it's got to come back to leadership. Yeah, exactly. You could be outmanned by a superior force. In which case, I would say that still comes back to leadership, because there had to be a way that you could try to avoid engaging that superior force. You know, but if your leadership is like, nah, we're going to do it anyway, then that's a leadership issue. All right, it is destiny, though, for the sake of this character building. We got fortune. It is sometimes said that victory is only luck. What do you think luck is? Luck is something you create. Luck is inescapable. Bad luck can be good. So I think the correct answer for the character that we're building is luck is inescapable. I don't know what my natural thing is. So being male or female can lock you out of certain endings. Yeah, it definitely can. I don't know that we'll be able to get the best ending on this. We could try, but we'll see. In my experience, there's no such thing as luck. Yes. Well, in my experience, I've never seen anything like an all-powerful force. Okay, so let's see. Inescapable is what I'd say personally. Religious point of view, perhaps nothing is luck. This is almost inextricable from destiny. So I would say that as luck is inescapable, right? If you're taking like a predestination destiny perspective, that would probably be inescapable luck. In which case that's not luck at all. But surprisingly, to get the holy spell, it's this one right here. Bad luck can be good. So that could be like a providential perspective. But it's interesting to think about what this game thinks about when it refers to topics like theology or politics. Okay. Next one. This is the moon. You're staring at the full moon the night before battle. What are you thinking of? The moon. You're the results of the battle, your family, your beautiful lover. Oh, I would probably say 2, because that includes my beautiful lover. If this was me personally, night before a battle, I would say 2. But what would be the... Lover. Family would do your choice. Thinking of cheese? He's like, what kind of cheese? Let's draw a card. Okay, so the correct answer for the holy spell is your family. I feel like that's the obvious moral good one. Bip bop bip ba. Okay, finally choose a tarot card from the deck. First person to give me a number in chat will be the card that I choose. We're gonna do it totally random. I will not select it. First person to a number in chat. First person. 4. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth card is... Hanged Man. O gods above, please grant to our leader bravery and honor. Oh, I wouldn't read it fast enough. We got the bad draw. How bad was it? What is that? I don't remember what that one does. Like the last card that you get. What is that? Is that just your starting? That's your starting card, right, or something? Gosh, it's actually been longer than I thought. I thought I was gonna remember more of this than I did. We got there. Yeah, thanks, Dayoxer. Thanks, Dayoxer. So if this all goes south, we know who to blame. Last card is a free card to start with. Okay, cool. So that is what I remembered. I don't know how some of you have... How do you have such good memory about video games? Some of you folks have incredible memory. I wish I had it. Let me tell you. Wish I did. I'm just gonna look over everything here. Is that what I got? Was Hanged Man? What card did I get? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I thought that was curious that you could sell at any time, so that's pretty neat. Any class changes, we could change the cleric into an Amazon already. Remember the old guy? You just do. I mean, that's the only possible explanation, right? Like, how do you remember something? I just do. It really is the only way to say it. Okay, so we did get Ice Cloud, so that's the holy spell. So, hooray! And let's see. Yeah, there's alignment. So I had misremembered alignment and reputation. The game doesn't show you reputation; it shows you alignment. Correct? This is gonna be this is gonna be a time. All right. Okay, first step. You can remember all about most... Wow. I can't even... Like, I will play Chrono Trigger like every other year. My favorite game. And there's still things I forget about. Castle of Warren. Here we go. I love that. That effect right there looks so good. That, like, little dragon thing. Looks great. Ah, this game is so cool. This game is so cool. Okay. So on every stage, there's hidden items and things like that. So we're gonna want to ensure that we get our maps up and everything. Okay, yeah, there's a couple hidden treasures on the island just to the south of the starting city. Light it up. Oh, look at the little Chrono Trigger cats. Trash Cat, Heckin' Chonker. Today you are a VIP. It's just the way it is. I don't make the rules. On my own stream, I don't. I'm being held hostage by the people in chat. So. Card that you pull on Liberation that affects things. Death reduces rep by -2. Hangman reduces strength by -1. The Chrono Cats are very awesome. They are very awesome. Do you have the purple one too? Alphador, I think it was. Let's see. Well, we got a couple here. All right, so let me take a look and see what each of these do before we get started. And then should I go straight for the... the items? Or what would you do? Cards. Okay, so we got the Hierophant. Puts all enemies to sleep, keeping them from attacking. That gives you alignment +2. Chariot. Calls the god Loki to attack enemies. That's strength +2. Obviously, we're not going to be using these on the first battle. Intelligence +2 for Hermit. Calls the magician Merlin to attack enemies. Fortune. Causes all enemies to flee the battle. And it adjusts your reputation randomly. +3, +2, +1, -1, -2, -3. Hanged Man. Lowers all enemies' defense rating and gives you strength -1. Moon. Moves enemy in front ranks to the back and vice versa and causes nighttime. I remember making use of that previously. World. All deployed units gain tarot benefits. Protects all friendly characters from magic attacks. That one's pretty great too. Oh yeah, you should beat Ogre Battle. It's pretty good. Alphador was Mega's cat. Yeah. It was a great color palette, that purple cat. I remember wanting a purple cat. How's it going, Krypton? Wrong chat room. If you're looking for Black Queens. But we do have one Black Queen that is Ogre Battle March of the Black Queen. So enjoy it, my friend. Is there an SNES game that uses the mouse? Yes. Oh, is this an SNES game that uses the mouse? I don't think so. We could test that, though. Not right now, but I could get a mouse out. We'll test that eventually. So we could do that. Okay, I'm gonna head straight for the, I guess I'm gonna head straight for the items. Let me just see if I can get, no, that's not gonna work. Okay. Alright, first item is on the island just to the south of the starting city. So that's weird. Yeah, I don't think so. Reason being, you've got the SNES mouse only has 2 buttons, right? And you would need to be able to open and close the menu as well as have like an action button and a cancel button. So I don't think it would work. Hey CDI Arcade, how are ya? Today we're playing Ogre Battle March of the Black Queen. See if I can remember how to do this. This has been a cool minute, actually. We got all that. Tactics. Edit. Oh, there's tactics here. Let's look at this tree right here. Getting ready to take your scouts on a hike after work? Is that your kids, or do you do like a Boy Scouts type thing? A hike sounds really cool right now. Google says no to the mouse. It's always the coolest stuff that you wish like would use the mouse. Oh, it's a Cub Scout pack. Oh, that's cool. My kids are interested in joining something like that too. Okay, we got the buried treasure. Find out. Treasure you found is Heroes. Looks like a sword. So let's go see. Can we actually equip this right now? Or do we have to wait until afterwards? We might have to wait till afterwards. Out. Yeah, you gotta wait until afterwards. CDI Arcade, have you played this one before? Really like this game. I really do. Only beat it once before, so this is going to be slow going. Okay, another hidden treasure is on the peninsula beyond Warren's Castle. You can get there either crossing the Gulf or revisiting the stage after we beat one. So we'll try and get it before. But, you know, we'll see what's up. Come on, lady. You remember renting this from Blockbuster? This would be a tough rental, I think. Shadowrun. That was definitely one that I felt really, really needed it. Really did. You know what? Yeah, no, I think we'll be good. Oh, was there something like your reputation is affected by attacking at night? I can't recall. There is a lot of hidden stuff in this game on each map, and then in terms of systems, there's a lot hidden too. Cinco Play, how are ya? Ogre battles are like onion battles. They battle in layers. I guess so. Cinco, I thought of you earlier when I decided I was going to play this instead of Might and Magic, and I could not put myself through Might and Magic today. But I thought of you, and I remember that every time I did a first-person dungeon crawler on the stream, you were like, this is great. This is good stuff. This is fun to watch. So I'm sorry to personally disappoint you, but I did want to start with Might and Magic 2, and I just did not pick up the FX Pack Pro yet. It's a little out of my range for now, but we'll get there eventually. Did not win this game with enjoying the combat. Must be one of the first turn-based RPGs Oh, very cool. Yeah, now I like it. You getting shot while I slowly drag the reticle on the... yeah, it's a slow reticle. I loved Shadowrun. I think it's the best Western RPG on the system, but yeah. Lower ally deals more damage at night, and inverse is true. Okay, so we don't get any, like we're not gonna affect our, we're not gonna, like, affect our, reputation by, moving to these during the night, right? No, well, it's possible I could be misremembering. I could have sworn, like, so take Wizardry 5. And I don't mean that you personally like playing first-person dungeon crawlers, but I remember you, I absolutely remember you commenting on how much you liked watching first-person dungeon crawlers. At least me playing first-person dungeon crawlers. For Eye of the Beholder and Wizardry. That's what I remember. You might have commented on that for Arcana, too. But as far as you personally playing them, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't want to start M&M 3 until I played M&M 2. I looked it up a little bit last night, and I really wanted to play them in chronological order, so I just gotta save up a bit more for the FX Pack Pro. Okay, we liberated this trade city of Dascania. Liberation. Oh my gosh, Wizardry. It's so brutal. Okay, we're gonna pull a card here. Yeah, we got the strength card. That's good, because it ups our strength or alignment. So drawing a card also affects your alignment. Am I right? I think? Strength of this? Yes. It just affected it right there. I do wish to keep this card. While liberating towns and temples, you can gather information and get cards. You will also receive a tribute every day from each town you liberate. You can't run an army without money, so be sure to liberate some towns. Shall I repeat that? No. May the gods go with you, Europea. It's random. Yeah, like, so this one gave us a strength buff, but not an alignment buff. Which, well, what you gonna do? Can you save mid-map? It's looking like no. I don't think so. You could seriously screw up your save if you could save mid-map though. You could jack yourself up doing that. So it's probably for the best that you don't do that. So I don't know. Liberate a Russian temple. Sweet. Do wish to pull a card. Oh, we got Moon. That's a good one. Do I want to keep the card? Yeah. And we found an item. We got Fire. I don't know what that is. It's like a shield, maybe? I don't know. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen, Lord Vader. Morning to night, night to morning, time is always flowing. You must therefore be able to make quick decisions or lose battles when you need time to consider your strategy. Press the start button to issue the pause command. Even while paused, you can issue commands so you can avoid hasty decisions, especially before battling with an enemy unit. It is always wise to pause and check your unit's condition. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think it's a shield too. So, Ravaging Justice, we did get one of the 2 hidden items. I'm going to try for the second one, but we'll have to come back for it.
Welcome to my castle. I've been waiting for you. You must do battle with the evil Zenobian Empire. The stars have dealt you this fate. I have informed everyone of this, but unfortunately, they do not yet believe me. You must allow me to test you to see if you are truly fit to be our leader. First, liberate all the towns and temples on this island. All will begin with that.
I did, though. Bro. Yeah, we'll try doing this before we come to grits. Slasher, how are you doing? Everybody's name is in gray on OBS right now, so I'm having a hard time differentiating. Let's see, before we start this, let me read through everything. Is it the top right island? So, according to this, it's on the peninsula beyond Warren's Castle, not the top right island. But I did get the bottom right island, or the bottom island had an item on it. So I'm doing great, Slasher. Yeah, we're gonna get this item after the battle. If I remember games well, it varies for me from game to game. Yeah, I don't know if there's any game that I remember well. I remember Tetris pretty well.
I think we got all that. Try returning to the places you have freed. There are places where you'll hear different information at different times. Yeah, but I don't really want it. Okay, we'll just have to accept it.
It's a town on the top right? Yeah. So I do have guides open for the items, for what the cards do, and for a few key things that we need to do on each map. So we'll be following those, so hopefully that means we won't miss anything. As far as decisions to make with like reputation and stuff like that, I think I would definitely need I will definitely need like your input, your help with that, folks.
Rename, time to go fight a Balrog and get your name in white. I'm of the white.
Yeah, you should do it.
A Link to the Past system.
Today is the anniversary of the release of A Link to the Past, isn't it? Totally would have been my pick for today's RPG, but yeah, released in North America. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. In my view, the best Zelda game. Certainly best 2D Zelda game. Definitive. Tiny temple, or resting in places your wounds heal. Okay. Okay, now there is... Oh, hang on. No, that doesn't do anything, huh? That's just a... It just looks like it's a save feature. Yeah, my favorite is Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening is great. But I do think A Link to the Past is the best one. And if somebody could say maybe best 2D, I'm fine still with that. If they want to consider, you know, the other ones differently. Okay, hidden town of Zeltanis. That's what you're talking about up here, right? Ravaging. Talking about there's a town up here, I think. It isn't Ogre until it's over. How's it going, Aegis? Ochre battle? Oh, I do like me orangish browns. That's what ochre is, right? I think. Ochre battle sounds less exciting than ogre battle. Okra battle. Ugh. Nasty. Oh, let me get your in. I got you, Aegis. Let me add you in here. For anybody who hasn't yet, you can get an extra entry for our giveaway. That is for Breath of Fire album soundtrack that you can check out in the thing on the front page of Twitch. It's right there.
On my profile, not the front page. Alright, we got Zeptenia. I don't like fried okra. I really don't. Frying most everything, yeah, is how to make it better. I just think okra is disgusting. Actually, Oracle of Festivus? Okay. Alright, we got the world card. I like that one. From now on, the drawing of a tarot card will affect all deployed troops. Yeah, I'll keep it, sure. My name is Lance. I am a knight of the Royal Zenobian Army. You must be the new leader Vaughn was talking about. I must say, I like the look of your eyes. We have lived until this day only to see the wasteful death of King Gran avenged. I believe that at your side, we must just be able to do that. I don't know, word salad time. I hereby pledge my allegiance to you. We will fight with you until the Zenobian Empire is crushed and true peace is returned to this land. Deploy a unit. Press the X button and push the deploy unit command. Okay, we don't really need you to do that now, I don't think. So, but what happens? We got... Oh, yeah. Nah, we'll save the money. That's what we'll do. And then we'll go confront my boy Warren over here. You know what? I'm going to cross all the way down. I'm going to cross the sea here. I'm going to do it. Frying rocks. Yeah. You've never tried fried rocks? Do love me some fried rocks. What was the third planned Oracle game supposed to be called? Krypton may not be able to see your comments since y'all are on Twitch and YouTube. But Krypton, Sarge Smash asked you how nuts would it have been to get that third planned Oracle game. It did not see it. Well, here we are. Brave Slasher. Oh, more single play, because that pun rocked. You should give me more of these. Just a stone cold killer when it comes to rock puns. Now, granted, you're good at all the other kinds of stone puns, but, you know, you're just a down-to-earth kind of guy like that. Those are all my stone puns. All of them. All 4 of them. I only keep 4 in stock at one time. Oracle of Secrets? That'd be cool. Can I cross the dark ocean here? I don't know. Find out. Was there a hit to reputation if you take too long on a map? I can't remember what all the hits to reputation are. Oh, it's because Oracle of Secrets is Ferore's title. So I did not play the Oracle games. Those are the only 2D ones that I've not played. And I would really love to. Someday. Oracle of Cheeses? Depends on the cheese. I'll be honest. It depends on the cheese. Like, if you're gonna hit me with some, you know... oh, what's that white cheese that I'm trying to think of? No, it's not coming. For some reason, like, I was like, oh, cheese, and then my brain is like, Nova Scotia. I'm like, that's not a cheese. Join me on YouTube, you Twitch plebes. Dang, Krypton. Twitch sees this and you're like, you know what? That's it. And just nukes my channel. You start losing rep. Okay. Got it. That's what I thought I remembered, because you could just sit and rack up money, but then there's got to be some kind of penalty for that, right? So that's it right there. X days you start losing reputation. 3 days? You didn't remember that off the top of your head, did you? Edging Justice? That would be extremely impressive. Alright, I gotta finish the map. But I gotta get this stuff. Okay, we got Honor, even. I like that they preserve the British spelling, yeah? Okay, let's go fight Warren. A remake of the Oracle games would be pretty cool. I think that would be neato. Hey, now let me ask. The bar on the right, the vertical bar, is that
alignment or reputation, or neither of those things. Because I thought it was one of those two things. Given how repetitive the Zelda formulas are, even the bad Zelda games good? I would probably consider like Link's crossbow training to be like on the bad side. It's just a tech demo game. Depends on if you count the CDI games or that one Rupee Rosie Land. But yeah, I don't know. What's the worst sort of mainline official produced by Nintendo game? I don't know. CDI Arcade in the house. This is just perfect. Alignment is hidden. Well, we do get to see the alignment stat from the character stat screen. So it's rep, huh? So they do show you then, they show you alignment on the character stat screen, and they show you reputation via the bar. So you do have a good way to measure either here then. Well, a good way. I mean, it's just a vertical bar. The bar on the right is how much health Mega Man has. That's the one on the left. The boss one is the one on the right. Citizen of Zozo, welcome. Every time I see it. Oh, crossbow training doesn't count. Take it from me, a fan. I'm just kidding. Whoever counts what doesn't have anything to do with me. So I almost never fight about that. Unless we're talking about Chrono Trigger. It's a drunkenness meter. Alright. Okay, Cinco. Alright. The Four Swords gains strive for heroic ideals, or you be corrupted by the brutal necessities of war. So, Citizen, we're trying to go for the good, the ultimate good. So you gotta help me. You gotta be here every day to help me make decisions. I'm a baby. Help me make decisions. That's essentially hard mode in this game. Oh boy. I think last time I played it, I did have like vampires and crap, so I don't know. I didn't do it right. Four Swords. Let's see. We do Bob. See, you knew exactly what it was. So. Okay, here we go. It seems that you have prepared for the battle ahead. You must now do battle with me. If you manage to defeat me, we will all follow you. Pressing the A button during battles will allow you to give commands. Let's do it. Here we go. First battle. Oh yeah, I think this looks rad. Okay, there's our ice cloud. What do we got? Now we're definitely gonna leave stuff on. We'll keep it on best. Why the heck not? Hey now. Oh. Okay. Bro just wiped out my lord on the tutorial battle. Dang, son. The tutorial battle, that was a player wipe right there. So we got the heal, but it was after they did damage. So that just stink right there. So difficult that it's kind of lesson on how hard it is to be a good person. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can manage that. Just play through and make your own. This requires spores, lots of reload. So I did play through this before, so I'm not too worried about spoilers. But if anybody in chat wants to have any input, I'm totally fine with that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the things, and we'll come back for the items. And I'll get the items afterwards, because well, maybe I'll just get this sword first. I don't know. I like stuff. Just. So, Krypton over on YouTube said Red just earned his gaming journo badge getting wiped on the tutorial.
They just call me Dean Takahashi, y'all. So I am aiming for the best ending. Yeah. And if anybody has a good guide on the best ending path, let me know. The game plays for keeps, yeah, and that was 2 rounds. It's not even like I made like a significant mistake or anything. Oh, it was a different weapon this time. But straight up. Straight up. Okay. I think I will go ahead and get this other item real quick. The tutorial, C. Del Toro. See, Krypton, you've got C. Del Toro 82 to keep you company over on YouTube. Seriously lost, yeah. Basically what happened is I attacked with Ice Cloud. My healer healed my leader. Warren cut her life in half with 1 spell. My soldiers attacked. Then it was the next round. And then my leader attacked, and then Warren cut her health. You know, it just did half damage again, and she got wiped. So didn't even get a successful heal on that. I don't remember that being possible, that you could lose on the tutorial battle, but here we are. Here we are. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to battle Ogres forever? This game, of course, lots of musical references, so any musical references are welcome. And if you've been watching this stream for a while, then you know that we like to do the singing every once in a while too. Keeps the mood, it keeps my mood up. I like to sing all the time. We were putting together a Mario Kart puzzle last night. I was doing some singing. I love singing. Somebody told me I missed my calling once. I was singing some joke opera thing from Looney Tunes, and they were like, "You know what, Moses, you missed your calling." And I was like, that's probably the worst thing you could tell anybody. That's bad. All right, we got the buried treasure. Find out. Mess around and find out. We got black. I think that's armor. Now, can you get a negative rep affectation depending on the weapons or armor that you use? This guy. Yeah. You're just gonna wipe me with this too stupid. Okay, so we're gonna have to go around then. No, don't go too close. I do like the soundtrack on this. No. No. Right here. Get in the water. Get in the water. Yeah, there's a lot of things that rep is linked to. She's gonna screw this up. And I cannot, honestly, for the life of me, remember everything that reputation is linked to. Unfortunately. Oh, this could be annoying if I can't get past him. So that's what, hence the question. I'm trying to remember. Taking too long damages rep. Yep. People hate taxes. Who likes taxes, honestly, other than tax collectors? This was a bad idea to get the item first, because then trying to get past his castle is pain in the neck and stupid. All good guys are speedrunners. This is why I'm evil. This is my supervillain backstory. I am not a speedrunner at any definition of the term. Okay, should be able to move in here now. If she doesn't make a beeline, which she is.
maybe we won't stress out too much about trying to get the best ending, because this could be pretty difficult to get. I don't even remember what decisions I made the last time or any of that. No, taxes. Stop. You were gonna touch Warren's castle again. Yeah, last time and here's the thing too, is like, last time I was like, I'm gonna get that the next time. But it is such a task that I might have to wait for a third thing. Oh, Mr. JRPG in the house. How goes it, Mr. JRPG? How you doing? What have you been playing through lately? I haven't popped in. I gotta do that sometime. We just started Ogre Battle. This is my second playthrough of this game. No, Hanged Man. Boo. Stupid. But we're doing okay. I'm not gonna keep that card. I don't like it. We got an item burning. We already got this last time. No, aw, you got me. I got K4 get bored. But right now, it's really a matter of trying to get a hang of all the systems again. Simply because this is so intense with the system, you know? Playing East 10. Nice. Oh, you finished! Wow. I mean, you chewed through those even in the space of time that I saw you. That's a lot of games. So what... Let me ask you a couple questions, Mr. JRPG. How many games total did you get through, and in how many years? Reload? Being a good guy requires luck. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. 171 games. Wow. That is very impressive. Congratulations. I mean, it's taken me 3 years just to beat 47 of them. I've been yuffing around, so lifing on and off for 6 years. Got it. Man, I mean, that's super cool. So what's your top, like, 1 or 2 takeaways from playing through all these games? Is there kind of like an overarching you know, like lesson learned or theme or anything like that? I'm gonna get this one. Tactics Ogre reigns supreme. Uh-oh. Apology accepted. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Tactics Ogre. I love Ogre Battle tremendously. So, okay, so we could break this down. We could still get around this. We could break this down. So, not Chrono Trigger, but if we're going non-tactical RPG, Chrono Trigger, right? Chrono Trigger. Okay, here's the deal. Individual characters of alignment. I'm good at that. Personally, are even your leader. Ideally, never want to use your leader. If your leader levels up, the game thinks you're a tyrant. Leader should remain at the base at all times. Got it. So you know what? I'm gonna recruit Lance here, and then we're gonna have him go and fight Warren. Because I'm not gonna. I think that's what got me the last time. Is we got the magician card. I think the last time I used my leader a lot, which is not great. City and FF Tactics, yeah. So Major Rage at the start, I was saying I'd consider this the origin conceptually of Ivalice. There's references to places and items in this that are in later Ivalician games. Makes sense, Matsuno, right? So if you ever want to see the origins of Ivalice, you got to play this game. Liked Dragon View the most. Oh, cool. Dragon View. What did it for you on Dragon View? I did think that was a really interesting game, but maybe I have to play it a second time to truly appreciate it. Yeah, we got Lance, so we're gonna go make him do the thing. There he goes. Fighting a lot during the writing. Beat 'em up RPG. Yeah. Okay, so I was trying to coin this in my book. Roll 'em ups. It's beat 'em ups with RPG elements or RPGs with beat 'em up elements. Roll 'em ups. ROLE, not ROLL. Roll 'em ups. I think we should start saying that. I do think the writing in Dragon View was really cool because you got the prose plus dialogue, which seems pretty unusual. All right, here we go. We'll see if Lance has a better time. Worst comes to worst, we could use a tarot card, but I'm not gonna. Alignment is hard to build and easy to lose. That kind of struck me the last time we played this, for sure. Okay, there we go. Oh. So, a couple of things that I can easily remember is not using our leader character. You have done well. The fate now lies in your hands, Europair. Now we shall fight together until the Zenobian Empire is brought to its knees. So what's next for you, Mr. JRPG, now that you're done with the Super Nintendo Super Famicom? Are you gonna undertake another challenge, or are you gonna kind of play around randomly? Oh, we did it! We didn't get wiped by the tutorial boss a second time in a row. That would have been embarrassing. So, only good guy, you need a bright, shining face for your army. Good guy units to take cities. You also need dark, evil units to do your dirty work. Oh, this could explain why I think. And the last time I played this, I had like werewolves and liches, but also seraphim and angels and whatnot. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, we got all this stuff now. We got all kinds of stuff. There's so many starting units, y'all. It's hard to think what I need to do. Let's see. You do not get a reputation or alignment buff or debuff for the types of weapons or armor that you equip. Is that right? I'm sure I remember. I might need to look that up. Putting all units in storage. So just starting from scratch. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah. Let's see. Burning Band. Oh, that's just elemental. I mean, a lot of these are like stat buffing stuff. So that's the Demon Ring plus 21 strength and plus 17 black, but negative 15 white. And then there's Black Armor, which is plus 8 physical, plus 4 black, and negative 3 white. Good boys and good girls, beasties, and then the bad kids. Okay, so let's start there. We'll start reorganizing our army. I'm going to need to. I don't know if I remember how to do this. I think you remove characters, right? So that's Lans here. Yeah, choosing the unit leader, entire unit will be disbanded. Got it. For sure. Okay. Got Warren the Wizard. I'm the Wiz. And then we've got Mel the Cleric. Mel Brooks. What is this? A luau? We got Maleno the Samurai. Actually, we got some cool stuff. Mustafa the Beast Man. How cool is that? There are some cool names in this. Shweddy, how's it going? Never played an Ogre battle. I really love this game. I really do. What's the easiest way to get a hold of this game today, folks? Do we know? Want the wizards to be evil. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so let me work on dismantling all these, and then we'll start building a couple groups to start off with. I think last time I played this, I went kind of like thematic choices, but I don't think we'll worry too much about that right now. We'll just try building a couple of good units. Okay, and then we've got our starting unit as well. Okay. So let's see. Character classes are often governed by alignment as well. You want your knights to have high alignment, for example, so they become paladins. So this is a decent, like, good guy force right here, right? We've got fighters, cleric, lord. Should I swap any of these out for somebody else? Or is that good for a starter? We've got some cool stuff. We really do have some cool stuff. It's full up, yeah. Okay. Kiseki couple, how's it going? What's going on today? We're playing Ogre Battle, the March of the Black Queen. Ever played this one before? Most offensive pushers will have 2 units, a good unit, a bad unit. The good unit takes cities and kills evil enemy units like wizards, demons. The bad unit will hold cities and fight everything else. Your army uses the buddy system. This sounds familiar. This sounds familiar. Okay, so first off then we need to build a good unit, because we're going to have our main unit stay behind to guard the base. If you lose your base, it's like a capture the flag type thing. You get a game over if your leader dies or if you lose your home base, right? So let's start with, we'll put Lance back in. I think we'll keep him as the leader. There he is. No. Where am I? There we are. Okay. And then we'll give him a couple of fighters. Look at that. Jakob has got a pretty high offensive rating. Same thing with Chef. Chef Boyardee. Is this similar to the Shining series on Sega? So I'm not the best one to answer that. Any person I've dabbled. Anybody played the Shining series at all that could answer that? Is Ogre Battle similar to the Shining series on Sega? And Kiseki, hey, I appreciate all the kindness too. The last time I raided your channel, thanks very much for the warm welcome there. It was very kind of you. And I recognized a couple of friendly faces in your chat as well. So I hope everything's been going a-okay with that. You were starting Claire Obscure, if I remember right. Hopefully that's gone well. Okay, Zozo says that's the real difficulty, letting the enemy break against your defenses where you can easily control who fights what, while also somehow pushing forward towards objectives in a short amount of time. So definitely buddy system sounds like it's going to be the way to go. We're probably going to need a decent amount of units, a decent number of units. Okay, Valkyries are a good moral unit, right? I think, what was it, everything above 50? And then everything below 50 was bad. I don't know. Can't quite recall. Well, we got, we'll go ahead and we'll stick a cleric in with this unit. And then maybe one of these Amazons. Carry. There we go. 50 is neutral, so over 50, what, like 55 and up is when you get into moral territory, and then below 50 is negative, right? It's a trick for sure. Amazons are a base unit. If they're good, they can become clerics or Valkyries. If they're bad, they can become witches. I do remember that. Okay, so that's going to operate as a good unit right there. We're going to have Lons keeping track of... oh, no, that's not right. We're going to have Lons keeping track of a good force there. And then next we will build a bad unit. So let's pick a leader here. Samurai were a bad unit. Oh no. Alignment is real high. So we'll save that for the next good unit. So bad unit, leader. We could probably make a wizard. Maybe we'll have Warren be the leader of the bad here. And we've got a couple of hellhounds, 2 octopi, and 2 griffins. Octopi are neutral, the hellhounds and the griffins are bad. Obviously. Let's see. What other strategy game would you compare this to? There's nothing quite like a strange game. Unicorn Overlord. If you want to play a new Ogre battle, play Unicorn Overlord. Zozo, what did you think of Unicorn Overlord? I liked it quite a bit. I did. Let's stick a it's hard to say. Let's do, maybe we'll do 2 wizards on this with a cleric and like a, no, I don't know. I don't know. Now these guys are going to be camping on, I don't know. We're probably going to have to adjust this over time. Anyway. Oh, I forgot that Unicorn Overlord had the marriage thing. But yeah, it is the coolest. Jolly Jared, welcome to the chat today. You have Unicorn in the backlog? You should definitely play it. It's really good. It regularly goes on sale too. It's like $20 right now. I saw the other day. So that is choice. Let's pair him up with a griffin. And what else can I fit in here? We could pair that up with a beast man, I guess. And maybe a cleric. And that'll be a witch eventually. Okay. It is a Vanillaware game, yeah. I think Atlas published. Yeah, I think he was a lich by the time I finished. Warren was as well. Okay, let's make a good unit. So this one's going to be led by this Valkyrie right here. She can use magic, so we'll put her in the back row. And then we'll have a couple of these guys in the front. And then we'll have Amazon in the back. And we'll do 2 Amazons. What the heck? There we go. Okay, now a bad unit. Muramasa, yeah. They also did Dragon's Crown, which is really good. What was another one that I played by then I really liked? I've liked every game that I've played from Vanillaware. Helps to organize the units by leader so you know what they are based on the icon. Yeah, that's the only one I can remember. I'm trying to pick like unique stuff for the leader too, you know. Malia's Colosseum's giant woman. Oh yeah. 9 feet tall, yeah. I think I chose the, I can't remember her name, the blonde in the red dress. There's a lot of characters in that game. I went with the canon character, basically. Oh, Odin Sphere. Yeah, they do make delicious looking food. Okay, this was a bad unit, if I recall. So I'm going to choose. I could make monsters my leader, right? Maybe we'll do like a hellhound unit. That'll be easy to remember. We'll see. Yeah, no, unit cannot become a leader. So, maybe we'll just do another wizard then. Pattison. Now this guy, we're gonna pair up with some of this. I'll have 2 dogs. Oh, and that's it? I don't know about that. That might be an iffy. Might be an iffy thing. Having the 2 aminals. Any suggestions for unit composition at this stage are more than welcome as well, I gotta say, folks. Let's stick. You know what? We could have. We could have some basic infantry with these as well. Oh, Sid. Yeah, that sounds like a bad guy name. Aegis, you got automated on. Is more real to me than Shining Force. It's more structured. Oh, so C. Del Toro, you were commenting on Shining and Ogre Battle potentially being similar. You were saying they aren't. Something also consider Cav. Yeah. You get the sky speed, right? I remember you can use the octopus to cross the ocean, right? Let's see. So that was a -1. So maybe then I will swap out the Hellhound ops here, and we'll just put a Griffin in there instead, since we've got those. No. There we go. Okay, then another good unit. We'll make one more good unit, one more bad unit. Yeah, there's some stages later on where I remember there being a lot of water, but a lot of them it's just not that useful. Let's see, we're gonna do okay, we're gonna do the samurai on this one. And then you can go ahead and have the last cleric here. And we'll pair him up with a knight. And well, I guess it's just gonna be we'll give him an Amazon. What the heck, for some diversity's sake. And maybe 2 Amazons? Question mark? Yeah, sure. There we go. Okay. One more bad unit. So we've got our leader, we've got 1, 2, 3 good units and 2 bad units. So let's make one more bad unit. Now this one, I think I will have, oh yeah, he is a higher level here. I think I will put a Hellhound in here. And then we'll have one of these. And we'll have one of these. Yeah, we'll put one of these. Should the Beastman character be in the front row? I can't remember. Aegis, what are you talking about? Read your message, it's freed. Was it the reference to the food? Because I did read it. I just didn't respond. I can't necessarily respond to every comment because there's a lot. Let me see. I didn't consider removing all units from the leader's party. So I think I'm going to leave the units on the leader's party. I can always swap them around. But just in case an enemy unit comes through, they'll need at least something, right? And then there's a couple events, right, where you need to have your thing. Then we need that. We'll at least need that to have stuff. If your leaders do... Well, Citizen of Zozo, I did lose the tutorial mission. So, we did lose that. Okay, so... Trapsky, how's it going? We are playing Ogre Battle today. Okay. So create a defender unit, a bodyguard unit. That would, I assume, be a bad unit, right? And then just pull everybody off of my hero character. Aren't there battles where you have to, like an event battle that you have to fight with your leader's unit? Or no? We could easily create a bad guy unit, though. I'm going to leave that Beastmaster in the back. Okay, then I've got an extra cleric. So I think I'm actually going to make some use of that. And then we'll go ahead and add one in here. Jazz to the Sky, how's it going? Hey, I saw you in Kiseki's chat the other day. It was good to see you. Jazz, Stardew reference? Stardew Valley reference? Let's see. You load up your leader with your elites. So Zozo, there's an opportunity to know that that event is about to trigger, and then I can load up the heroes or the main unit, because if I'm supposed to remember when that's going to happen, that's not going to happen. Oh, Jazz, playing Trails to the Sky. Okay, got it. So there's a character named Jazz in Stardew Valley, I think, but I didn't think of Trails to the Sky. I've actually never played a Trails to the Sky. Very cool. The game won't tell you really you need a walkthrough. Okay. Well, we're saving anyway, so, you know, we'll try and use the walkthrough as best we can. So let me create one more bad unit then. Because I've got 3 pairs here. I've got 3 pairs of good and bad units. I'm going to create one more bad unit to be the bodyguard for our hero here. And that can go ahead and be... Well, we've just got this wizard here, so that's what it'll be. I do want to use an octopus, because I think octopus are pretty cool. I just like the... I love the idea that you could have an octopus, you know, fighting for you. I think that's pretty cool. And we'll bring in some firepower. El Deal sounds like a villainous name, so there we go. Okay, one of those will be the bodyguard. Is there a play against Finals lost twice? Oh dang. Well, you know what? You're in good company, because I lost once already on Ogre Battle: The March of the Black Queen, and that was on the tutorial level. So here we hooray! Okay, well, let's see. Now I've got a couple of these things. Okay, I'm gonna put some of these on my people. This is gonna be for Warren. You only get 1 slot per, right? I think that's what it was. We'll put this on our little bodyguard unit here. Alfred. There we go. And burning. Let me look this up again. Fire and cold negative? I don't know who to use this on just yet. Let's see. Also say the fact the final boss means the feeling when it will be good when you win. Oh yeah, stuff could promote right now. Worn with a cleric. Need to be with goody goodies. You can't devalue a cleric with alignment to get a negative unit. So, and also you'll have to remember, like, I'm operating on like 2.5, 3-year memory on this, mostly. So you'll have to forgive me for putting a cleric in a bad guy unit. But yeah, we can move things around still. We haven't even started. So let's see. I've got burning. I don't know who to put it on yet. I've got a lot of, I just guess I've got too many clerics, I guess, because there's that. Let's see. Changing classes. I could change a thing to an, just change this to an Amazon. That's the, what else we got? Oh, this one can upgrade. This goes up to a wizard. Okay, I don't know about that. The okay here, this probably just goes backwards. Yeah, goes backwards. Okay. It's a pain to get this inning. I don't think we easily get it either. Constantly reloading. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah. So maybe we'll do a wizard here then. And then one of these, like this one here, can an Amazon go negative? Well, no, see, because I don't really have enough like good units right now to warrant another cleric, because I don't really want to put more than one cleric on a unit. Let's do what the heck, we'll do a fighter. Is there an RPG you thought had a very hard final boss? Red Meat? Yeah, there is. Lagoon had a really hard final boss. It was a five rounds back to back. It was like the first form had 2 forms, then there was an intermediary battle, then there was like 3 forms or something like that. That was rough. So yeah, I don't know if you've ever played Lagoon, but that one was pretty on the rough side for sure. Let me see here. Okay. Formation. How do you elect? Oh, there it is. Change leader. Paulette. And we're gonna have this one be Mel. We're gonna have this one be Julia. And there's our 2 negatives. So I could make one more good unit. I've got a cleric here. We'll toss this in, and we'll get a bunch of these guys. I only owned it. I never played it. You know, yeah, the final boss is rough. Did you play it on Super Nintendo? So Zozo, I'm not. There's at a point where I'm gonna start forgetting, or I'm gonna start forgetting some advice. So I can. My brain can only handle so much at once. I think I'm still trying to figure this out. Okay, I'm forgetting what I'm doing right now, right in this moment. My like I'm having a short circuit. It's like that, but on the brain. No, demand, not even expect perfection, demand perfection. See, so Ravaging Justice, I'm gonna follow my heart, because that was a Ravaging Justice. That's what I was thinking too. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have her have a little posse here at least. We could do one of those. We could do a bunch of these little guys. So just in case something that I didn't see comes through, and you know, that could be bad. Okay. As far as burning, I'm not sure who to put that on. Do you have a recommendation on where to equip this item? It is a burning helmet by the look of it. It increases fire and lowers cold. So, on a wizard, I would guess. It's Warren, maybe Pattison. Maybe Pattison Bear. She uses bolt. I don't really have anything, I think, right now that is in super need of this. And then let me move this wizard to the back row. That was something that I was trying to remember here. So let me take care of that. We do not want wizards. Do not want wizards in our front rows. I'm telling you right now. There we go. I like the little V pattern. Want to put it on a front liner? Oh, now how? And I don't know how to take it off. All right. Well, that's all right. We're not going to worry about it too much. Okay. So there's the setup. Let me look at it one more time. We got a leader's unit, just in case. That one's just gonna be camping on the home headquarters. Then we've got a good unit. We've got a bad unit. We've got a good unit. We've got a bad unit. We've got a good unit. We've got a bad unit. We've got a bad unit, and then we got a good unit. So there you are. This last one with the octopus is going to be just be a bodyguard if we need it. I'm not gonna drop that character right away, but if we need it there. Yeah, let me save, because that was a lot. I'll save right there. I'm gonna try not to save over the other person's thing, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, I'm pretty sure we got everything on this first stage. Let me just double check that there's nothing that we missed. We got lawns. That's fine. That's good. And we got the 2 treasures. Okay, great. Okay, next one is Sharom. Sharom and good evening. Scene 2, Rally. Okay, now this is one where Lons needs to take on the boss. of the mission, right? Yeah, they cost money. So we're not going to field all of these on the starting missions for sure. Yeah. There's also going to be key items that we want to get. So we will keep an eye out for those. I know there's going to be key stuff here, but I can't. I'm not seeing a good guide for hidden items right now. Right now, we'll focus on just beating this, because this game can get overwhelming. Overwhelming? So we'll have Lance fight the final boss. So the pattern again is good guys liberate, and then the bad guys do the battling. Right? I think that's what it was. Okay, we do get a glance. A glance at him? Yeah. Okay, we'll go there. And then we'll have Julia come down here. The alignment for... Oh, we gotta check enemy stats. Okay. So for now, then deploy these 2 good units, then deploy 2, I assume deploy 2 bad units, and just kind of hang out and wait there until we can see what's coming our way. There's going to be, so you want your good guys killing bad guy enemies and your own bad guys fighting everybody. That the good guys are not fighting. We lose some if they take it. There is the hidden Roshia Fallen Temple north of the home base to receive the Hero Star. I could do that with my leader, right? North of the home base. Let me see if I can find where it is. Not seeing it on the map. But I don't recall where it is either. We're just kind of going to yutz around and see if we can find it. Liberation. Thanks very much, Jazz to the Sky. Thanks for popping in today. Feel free to pop in anytime and say hi. And until we meet again, you have a good day too. Pull a card here. We got the Hierophant card. Thank you. Sweet. I keep wanting to say alliance. Alignment. You can buy items in this town. Just select any unit who has stopped here. You'll see an icon called Buy Item. Try it and see. Be careful about buying too much. You may go broke and not be able to deploy your units. This isn't the only shop. You'll find them in other areas too, if you look. Let's take a peek, see. No, come on. There we go. Oh, that's right. You can recruit at certain spots. So we got Cure, Heal, Bell, Revive, Summons. I don't remember what all of these do. Cool. I got my leader heading up there. I'm gonna buy 1 cure for now. I'm gonna start with that. I was like, careful, if you buy anything, it destroys your reputation. They're like, no. No! That's totally what this game feels like sometimes. Liberation. Liberation. Sweet. We got Justice and we got Lucky. We'll keep the card. When you meet with the enemy, where you fight depends on how you are moving. If both units are moving, you will fight halfway between where you meet.
If one unit is not moving, you will fight on the ground of the unit which is not moving. Give yourself an advantage. Try waiting on the type of ground you fight best on. The best way to win a battle is to wipe out the whole enemy unit. But that happens if you can't... Well, what happens if you can't do that, you ask? In that case, whichever side in the battle caused the most damage to the other side is declared victor. However, damage inflicted with the tarot cards isn't counted, so be careful. We're looking forward to the day when peace will return to this land. Someone calls all your units to your leader's location. Got it. It's like a panic button. Yeah, I'm going to move this unit up here, and then I'm going to have a negative alliance ally. Ah! I'm going to have a bad guy unit deployed here. Look at this guy. So he can fly. Ooh. Temple is where the battle will be joined? What do you mean? There will be a battle at that temple? Oh, I got it. It's going to be the front line. I think I remember them coming across that middle set of islands too, but I imagine different decisions might lead to different outcomes and whatnot. Haven't seen any enemies just yet. But we will keep our eyes out. We move this a little closer then, just in case we're going to need the extra firepower. There we go. They are definitely coming down around the south side. Okay, the charisma went up. I'll keep the card. And we found an item. We got an ice blade. Okay, welcome to our temple. 80 years ago, the Zenobian Empire was built upon the peace brought by the Roshian temples. We were created by Prince Roshian. We are now persecuted against all throughout the continent by the Empire. However, thanks to you, I know that will all change. We will try our best to help you all whenever we can. If one of you is killed, please go to the nearest temple. We will summon the power of the gods to restore you to life. May the gods walk with you on your journey. Okay, so we got bad guys coming through here. Now, again, I'm trying to remember. You want good units to fight bad units. You want good units to fight low alignment units, and bad units to fight everything else. Yeah, we're going to check it out. I was just trying to remember. I am going to have to get that in my head as a habit. So this is definitely a low alignment unit. Now I don't get to view like what their actual stats are, but like it's a wizard and a hellhound, so that's low alignment. Other guys, this is going to be higher, right? Because it's a knight and two soldiers, two fighters. So I need to get my cleric to fight the one at the top, and then the other one to fight the one on the bottom. So I think I'll try and come up south here, see if I can't snipe that one at the bottom real quick, and then pull back. I'm sure at this early stage in the game, it's probably fairly safe to say that knights are good. But, yeah, I imagine by the time you get later in the game, that can vary, for sure. Okay, let me get another, oh. Never mind. We're going to fight it out. Oh, yeah. That's a great soundtrack. It's a great soundtrack. No, how could you miss? You're a griffin. Beastmaster in the front row or back row? Front row, I think, right? Or you put him in the back.
This is a long-range weapon. It's hard to remember because, like, so many RPGs kind of blur together, you know what I mean? So, like, at a certain point, it's like, I don't really recall. Okay, now I'm gonna pull them back a bit and wait until we can get that going. I'm also gonna deploy a bad guy unit. Up here. And then this is where the temple is, right? Idea behind the Beastmaster is have a beast in front. He has 2 attacks in the regardless of row. Recover health sitting in towns and temples. Right. Yeah. To decide who fights, you'll have to micromanage slight movements while staying on the temple with both units. Oh. Okay, I thought you could only take advantage. Hey, who am I being attacked by? I don't remember this. Oh well. So we're gonna have to do really tiny stuff. Rando encounters. Is there any negative effect on is there any negative effect on reputation, anything like that for fighting random encounters? Let's see. It was something like befriend, right? Got him. Cool. Okay. All right. Let me get back to this then. Oh, remember that at the last minute, right? I forgot about the recruiting, but then I was like, wait, how do we do that? Befriend. Got it. Whew. Close call. I really like the way Valkyries look on this, the Valkyrie sprites. I think those look amazing. I mean, all the sprites on this look fantastic, but the Valkyrie sprites look real good. Oh wow. Plus, we get a chance. Yeah, I saw him. I'm trying to get out of there, but we'll see how that goes. I win. Okay. That sucks. If you retreat from a battle that you don't want to fight, you get like do you get any kind of negative? I remember being knocked back. Yeah. Do you get any kind of statistical effect? Because I don't really want to slay this unit with this unit. Obliterated on a... You lose charisma. Okay, so I think we're just going to go ahead and fight this unit then. Because I don't want to suffer... Yeah, I don't want to suffer any negative stuff to our stats. But unfortunately, I couldn't get there. Listen to Justice, I guess. Follow your heart, right? That's what I'm gonna do, and we'll also listen to Justice. Zozo, hopefully I see you next time. Thanks for all the tips. Thanks for all the help, the guidance today. I appreciate it. Definitely can use it. So anytime you're available, come back. Feel free. Slide back in here, and we'll see how we do. We might do okay. We might not do okay.
Who knows? Could go either way. It really could. I'll win. All right. Sweet. Okay. So then...
Write it out.
There we go. Now I can wipe these out because these are a bad guy. This is a bad guy team. Oh, yeah. What are those called again? Are those, giants? Or berserker? It looks like a berserker. I don't remember what those are called. That's a cool unit. All the units on this are cool. Ravaging Justice, how's Beba doing? How's everything in the Justice family? Hopefully y'all are getting some sleep. Well, the newborn lifestyle is not conducive to the sleeps. Oof. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we lost that. Uh-oh. Good thing we got, Broski right here.
Write it out.
Doing good. Well, good to hear it. Good to hear it. It is a tough time, but it goes quick, you know. There you go. Get that guy out of here. Typing with one hand. No, I'd assumed with the shorter, concise communications, I was like, there's got to be some baby shenanigans going on right now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching with Baby. Baby's first Super Nintendo RPG. Okay, cool. So let's skip right through that, whatever that was. Let's get right back on top of this. And right back on top of this. Okay. And we are going to crush this guy. Cool to have the Griffins so early on this because you get that high flying speed. Okay, and I know one of my not strong suits on this game, of which there are several, is speed. Trying to get through a campaign quickly. Be a bit of a challenge. I think what I might try doing is pushing down the middle. I can't get the menu up fast enough. Come on, whizzes. You guys gotta start pulling your weight around here. Still got it, whatever. Alright, let me see. Let me see here.
Is that a city under there? There's a city right there. So I think I'm gonna push up with these units here and maybe push forward with these units. Let me get one more. I think getting one more bag. Well, no, I don't think so. Okay, we'll be all right. Oh no, 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 no! Do not step on it.
Write it out.
Whew. All right. Well, I guess this would be a bad unit. This would be a low alignment unit. So I could probably have my other groups swoop in here. Oh yeah, take him out. Aw, you missed. Fool of a took. There we go. That's not nothing. That's some pretty high damage.
Write it out.
You know what? Clerics aren't that cool. Especially when they heal enemies. Nobody ever says, oh, my favorite job class is cleric. Discount white mage over here healing up enemies. This has such a Final Fantasy look to it, to me. Okay, I'm going to deploy, we'll get Mel up here. And then you get up here. I think there's going to be a temple. There's a lot of micromanagement because I should have had this. I should have had this unit fought by the other unit that it's paired with, but I didn't. It's gonna get real expensive. Yeah. Bodyguard unit time. They're fine.
Write it out.
No! The other one. Yeah, it's tricky to get which unit to fight which, because that is a lot of micromanaging. Commencing micromanagement. Oh, that's a good movie. Lego movie. That's where it's at. Got him. Okay, he's gonna fly back. I mean, this is a fast unit. Okay, after this, they can push up, I think. Okay, he's toast. Perfect. Oh yeah, level ups, baby. Okay, you can swoop on up in there, and then we're gonna have, there's the Roshian temple that we were looking for. I can free temples without there being a negative reputational effect. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna hold off for a second until I can verify that. Okay, you're toast. Gotta be toast. You can always use one of the cards in case this doesn't go as planned. Like, stop missing. It's really that easy. Stop missing. See? No. Taking out this one last cleric. One more hit. Ah, good. Thought the fighter might have been out. Okay, sweet. So, and then this is actually, this is a witch. So I'm going to come down and try and intercept this, this character here. Beating up the clergy. A man of the cloth? Yep. And you know what? It's fine. New Age Retro Mage in the house. How's it going today? I saw all those Queen gifts you were dropping. Don't think I didn't. I will respond to every single one with an Ewok gift. You know why? Because the Yub Nub is in this game. We do have the Yub Nub confirmed. Oh yeah, Bolt. Yeah. I bet you're like, why the heck does this guy keep responding with friggin' Ewoks? And yeah, it's because the Yub Nub song is in this game, so it's good. It's like a small snippet, but the credits song has like a I was like, you guys watch Star Wars, really? Come on, this is a little John Williamsy right here. Which, hey, no shame. Stop missing. Oh, there's so much missing going on. Is it because it's nighttime? Because it's hard to see? Hit that guy. Yeah. I'm talking about. It's been a long time for me too. I'm not as long as some games could be, but it's been long enough for sure. So, let me see if I can't. I could. Okay. Trying to catch these last trailing units here. Yeah, it's got to be nighttime. I don't remember. So what do you remember most about this game, New Age? Any tips for me? This is quite a complex game. So there's that. Okay, we got him. No, I'm sure they would. It might be. You know, you never know, because I started the stream off talking about how little I remember about some games. So there might be things that you remember that I don't, and that's all valuable. So if you can think of anything that's good info, I am more than happy to hear about it. For that right now. Let me come back a bit here. See if we can't get up to this unit. So our current tactic, spoken about with Folka and chat, our current tactic is to kind of use a buddy system for our army. We've got units that are negative alignment, and then we've got units that are positive alignment. We're using the positive alignment units to liberate towns and cities, and then we're using negative alignment units to take out enemy foes, specifically high alignment units if we can, but I don't think we're worried too much about that. We're only saving the positive alignment units to fight negative or low alignment units where possible. I keep saying negative. Alignment is equilibrium. A group will always want to have the same alignment. Like to a T. So like if we're looking at like say 44 and 44 and 44 alignment, or you mean like negative, like low alignment and low alignment? Because I tried to pair things up as best as I could with that. I did do some neutral characters. You lost even in the last chapter, never quite returned after that. Oh, got it. Wait, how are we looking here? See, I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch that. If she goes up. I'm worried about my leader getting hit here. Okay, but we got that one at least. Right now, I'm not doing a good job of multitasking everything. Tower, I do remember liking that one, but I don't like that it, yeah, lowers your alignment. That sucks. Sure to watch a character's strength when you decide his position. You should usually keep strong characters in the front, weak in the back. Unit leader is killed. The unit will ignore your orders and return to base. You probably keep your leader in the back where it's safer. High alignment helps you fight better during the day. Low alignment helps you fight at night. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, sorry about that. I totally forgot what time it is. So usually I go get my kids. My wife's gonna go get the kids today. That's gonna be rough with Ogre Battle. That's gonna be a tough one. But yeah, I can hang on for today. We'll finish this. The music is really good on this game. Yeah, I like it. Quickly lower the rates on. About the same amount. Okay, got it. So they kind of equalize over time. That's what you were talking about, equilibrium. Ah, that could poor get bored here. I had no idea. I got so engrossed in this game, that I did not even
Write it out.
I did not even like recall what time it was. It just completely over my head. Much as I like the Evilise, oh, I forgot about that move. Much as I like the Evilise, Final Fantasy games, I really do like the Ogre games as well, and I wish that had kind of been kept up on, but yeah, alas.
Write it out.
Video games, they are pretty addictive, yeah. This one in particular, I could soak a ton of time into this game. It's going to be tricky to stream it then, because the battles can be so long. I think if I would be lucky to get like 2 battles in on one stream, considering how slow I play these games. But we're going to do our best nonetheless. You're thinking Nintendo? Haha. Okay. Oh man. That stun though. Okay, hang on.
Write it out.
Ravaging Justice may be holding a phone and a baby, but he's still got enough energy in him to defend an Endo to the end of his days. A great, like, I could see if you called it a good SNES RPG, but great? No way, Jose. No way. Jose. You heard me. No way, Jose. Wait, now this is a top 10er for sure. This is great. Oh man, that music sounds like a blender coughing. I've done it so much. I really have. I've done it so much on stream, but every single time it's horrible. Every single time.
Write it out.
Ogre Battle's you number 2? Dang, that's good. This is choice stuff right here. And Nintendo wishes it was this visually or aurally beautiful, this usefully complex. Useful is not the right word that I'm looking for. This complex, like meaningfully complex. There's the term. Alright, you just camp right here. Camp yourself down. And then we are going to have this character go there. We're gonna play it safe. Alright. We'll just play it safe. Julia! New Horizons is a great game as well. Really great game. Now, of course, I would put Ogre Battle over New Horizons. Both of these games I played as an adult for the first time. I did not play Ogre Battle or New Horizons as a kid. I do think New Horizons is easily the best Koei RPG in English on this system. But it's a good game too.
a few of these games are as good as Ogre Battle, honestly. Like, Ogre Battle is so good, and there aren't many tactical RPGs on the English Super Nintendo RPG canon. Execution is very important. And I've said something like that before Smash. I think the ideas in a Nintendo are really cool, but I think it's incredibly dull to play, and that definitely has to do with execution.
Write it out.
They're very close, swap back and forth. They're definitely 1 and 2, for sure. And they have, even though they're longish, especially from first playthrough perspective, even though they're longish, there's so much replay value. There's an alternate reality where Nintendo is a banger, and it just stayed on PC 88 or whatever, and is still a banger. Like, I'm sure that version of that game is probably pretty good. But man, I don't know what they were thinking sometimes. Okay, that's too late. I can't do it fast enough. I can't do the micromanaging fast enough. Yeah, because good soundtrack, music is like the flavoring, you know? Like, you go and have some really good fried chicken, and you're like, yeah, like, you know, it's got the crisp down, it's juicy, but there's no flavor. You ever have fried chicken where it's like, this tastes like you're eating a potato, like it has that as much flavor as a potato? You know, they dropped the ball on that. But if you get a good soundtrack, that's like, oh, you threw some spice up on that thing, some cayenne, some turmeric, some paprika, all that stuff. Okay, how are we looking here? Let me look around. So he's about to drop on there, and then we're about to guard there. We're about to take that. Oh. Do I need to land my lord on that in order to get the hero star? Let me see. I don't think so. I think anybody can grab it. I think. But I'm not gonna mess around. We're not gonna. We'll just do that. Oh no, Julia! On NES, there are a fair amount of not great games with really good soundtracks. What's name one? No, just kidding. What's one that you're thinking of when you say that? Like a lousy game with a great soundtrack. I think the NES in general had really good music on it for sure. So you would say like Silver Surfer is not a great game? I think it's a good game. Wolverine is not a great game. Oh, 3D World Runner, I like that game. I'm not prepared to say whether it's a good, great, or bad game though. I think it might be a great game. Okay, who has Lance? I think it's actually this unit. No, is it? Somebody's got it. We gotta get Lance over there. Liberation. We'll pull a card. Levis. Lucky. Yeah, reputation up. Welcome to our temple. We present you with this Star of Heroes, symbol of true heroism, and it will help you on your way. What does it do? I don't know. Okay, Europea, you just come back here. Now, who's got Lance on? Because that's going to need to be who we fight with the boss here. Let me see. Oh, this is him. Ah! Excuse me. So we're going to have Lance move all the way up here then. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're doing okay on rep. We did have one bad draw, unfortunately. We got tower, so that I think it dropped our alignment. But then we just drew this for reps, so that's good. Reps going up. Hanged man, no. The strength went down. Hidden city in the southwest. I did not, and I'm not seeing a good guide for cities and crap right now. Like, where's a good? Let me see. Let me see if I can pull that up, because I don't want to miss stuff. Have to go back and do all that. Let me get all my guides open properly, so we do this. We do it right the first time. This is Sharon, right? I believe. Yeah. Yeah, right down there in the southwest. Okay, got it. Oh, and then for items too. Crap. Okay, so we'll have to come back here anyway. All right. Too many cards. Oh, I guess we should start using cards more freely. We'll toss the hangman. Do you know they came back to areas? Yes. Let me make a little room here. And then we'll have this unit come down right here. So, I did not play much of this game as a kid, but I do remember trying it on a ROM and realizing there were hidden items and just like moving and stopping at every place on the map and just realizing, wait, this isn't a feasible way to play this game. Haha! Bwah, bwah, bwah. So, yeah, that didn't go as planned, but what you gonna do? Oh no, attacked by a neutral character. Ooh, a dragon. We'll try and befriend this dragon. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. Now, do I have multiple attempts to try and befriend it, or what? So, a teacher I like from high school passed away. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. You have one per round. Okay. Well, his life is pretty low now. All right. First try. Got the dragon. Heck yes. Cool. Dragon. Dragons are cool. I like dragons. Everybody likes dragon. Like, name one person who is like, you know what? I hate dragons. Coming in here, stealing all our jobs. Friggin' dragons. Taking my gold. Liberation. Can name him Trogdor. I could. Could name him Trogdor. We can name characters on this? I don't remember. Lucky. Yeah. Okay. What's a good card to throw out? There's another stupid hangman. I don't think these are that great, right? Like, as they make them. Let me see. It took me forever to remember what all these do. It lowers defense rating, but it gives you strength from -1. I'm gonna toss that. You know that under that armor, you're just a normal woman. May peace return soon. It's true. Okay. We're good. It's gonna take a little while for Lons to get all over there. Thorin Oakenshield isn't that fond of dragons? No.
Can't imagine that he is. Thorin. There's a, I think it was a BBC radio audio drama for The Hobbit, and it bugged me that they always pronounce it as Thorin Oakenshield. I was like, Thorin Oakenshield? It's not like the author took all this time to actually, like, you know, tell you how you're supposed to pronounce everything or anything like that. Like, if you're gonna do a whole audiobook, you can't be bothered. Terrible. Oh, that's awful, is what that is. Okay, let's get a couple backup characters here, just in case. This one might be too close. I still want to get that close. There you go. You're back on land. Let's go. Let's go. This is another game that I think it's really impressive that this was playable on the Super Nintendo. Like, this game's enormous. Freaking enormous. And there's a lot of stuff that happens at the same time. So that's pretty rad. Okay. Time to go. Let's throw down.
So it's you, Lons. I'm surprised you're still alive. Just luck, I suppose. But your luck has run out. Where to follow Gran? And once the same to you, you low-life scum. Today is the day I take revenge for my fallen comrade.
He's an okay guy. Oh my. So I'm gonna use some stuff. I'm gonna use a magician card. Oh yeah. So Vel Rapture said world is really strong. What does world do again? The world card? I know it lets you share like alignment bonuses and stuff like that. So, oh hey, we won. Hooray! Oh, this is all that we need to do, right? Like, there wasn't anything else that was like, you forgot to do this. Yeah, but we beat Usar. Take that, Usar. You completed this map. And we got bonus Mubney. I do like goth as a currency. I think that's pretty unique. Okay, so top one is going to be our post-battle. Well, no, I guess that doesn't really matter. Anyway, let's see if anybody did anything cool. This can upgrade into a wizard. We might do that and just have 3 wizards right there. Could do that. Town of Czech's Notes, Jindark. Pronounced Hindark. Recall a regular world card makes it spells reflect back on them during battle. Oh, it makes enemy, so it's a reflect thing. That's pretty cool. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Why don't I make this guy a wizard? And we'll have 3 in the back row there. There we go. How much goth do you need to buy an entire goth? Are we talking like Hot Topic goth or Spencer's Gift goth? Because this matters. Dawn 2300, how you doing? We're going to be signing off for the day, unfortunately, but I'm glad to be able to greet you before the end of all things. Sure, extra phlegm at the end. Phlegm. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We got some cool stuff, didn't we? So now we could actually swap this out for the dragon. And what do we want to do with this dragon? Like it's neutral, so it could go either way. You caught the end. I knew you'd get it in the end. Do we want to go evil dragon or do we want to go good dragon? I think that evil dragon is pretty cool. How much goth until you aren't a poser? These are the real questions. I'm gonna go evil dragon. And then I also got like a friggin' giant or something like that. So I'm not a huge fan of Beastman characters. So I'm actually going to like Mustafa is a cool name though, so I don't know if I want to cut that guy. Do this here. And then we're gonna toss what is it, a giant? I can't remember. This guy. Oh, it's a golem. Okay, so golems can go either way too. So let me see real quick what golems turn into. Golems become golem, rock golem, and iron golem. Okay. Oh, they're unable to be promoted. So, that's not that great. I don't think we're gonna mess with golems then. Might as well just put our dudes back. Picks. Where does it say our oh, there's really no experience buff at all on these. Okay. So it doesn't really matter. So we'll just put that back there. And we'll put this back there. Yeah, I remember enjoying the dragons, Vel. I remember enjoying the dragons. I did not remember that golems don't upgrade. I remember not caring for hellhounds, and I remember really wanting to love giant octopus. But yeah, it's too bad. Didn't really do nothing. So, all right, that is gonna be where I draw it for the day. And it's been a blast. I really like this game. A lot of today was just okay, struggling to remember how you play all this. You know, what goes where, stuff like that, and that makes it tricky because it is definitely slow going. Today we're gonna go ahead and say hi to Kilika Beats, I believe. They're playing through, looks like Final Fantasy X, which I like. There are much tactics involved, yeah. So until then, I will see you all later. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye. See you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central. Be there.